There we go. Hello. The answer to that question, Paint It So, is 0. Skits cannot mix shit. Anyway, hi Whipper, hi Paint It So. How are you guys going? I don't want to be here. But I'm here anyway because gotta get shit done. I'm really hoping I can get this batch finished tonight. And then next stream will be something different. Next stream will be something else. So we'll see how we go. So this one and this one mostly just need their bases finished off. I forgot to do something on this guy, so I need to get back to him. And then just need to finish off the 2 droids. Where did I put my brushes? Doesn't matter. I've got other brushes, it's fine. They are in my wooden box. I'm just tired. I'm just tired, 0 energy, it's too hot, I'm sweating. I was running a little bit late, so I'm in sort of like rush, and now I'm just pouring sweat. I want to have a nap. I want to go play video games and not have to worry about doing shit. But yeah, hello Spike! Hello Pigment, how are you all doing? Okay, so with this one, we've got to finish off the gun. So we're gonna finish off the gun once I remember what I'm doing. Where is my wildwood? There it is. Alright. So I think what I need first is my silver. But yeah, how is everyone else going this fine, fabulous fucking Friday? It's a bit muggy. I literally got out of the shower like 10 minutes ago. Because I was running a bit late for stream prep today as well. Is my mic working? Okay, yes, my mic is working. Good. Sometimes I forget. That's not the brush I want to be using right now. This is the brush I want to be using right now. Waiting for sales to be over, less tempted to buy a cheap Switch. Get a Switch. Get the cheap Switch. Succumb to temptation now before the price goes up again. At work in the office, want to burn the universe to the ground. That's a big mood. That is a very big mood. Unfortunately, if we burn the universe to the ground, then, you know, there won't be any more mini painting or Twitch streaming or anything like that, you know. So, alas and woe. Is that a goddamn fucking support bit and not an actual piece of the mini? I think it is. Fuck's sake. Anyway. So I want to do these plates a similar color to the armor plates on that. And gonna brighten up this so I can do some muzzle burn on it quickly. And it'll look better with a brighter base underneath the muzzle burn when I build it up. Way too much the last few weekends. Must be good, must be good. Nah, continue the trend. Why the fuck not? Get that Switch. Get that Switch on special. And then get yourself Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. If you really need to, you can like pretend that it's a Christmas present to yourself, you know? You can like get it and then not actually use it until Christmas Day. It can be your Christmas present to yourself. How's that sound? Because you obviously want a Switch, otherwise you wouldn't be thinking about it. And if you're gonna get a Switch, you might as well get it while it is on special instead of when it's back to full price. You can be good later. Be good some other time. Be naughty now. Life's too short. Life is too short to deny yourself simple pleasures. of video games. If this makes you feel any better, Pigment, I'll show you what I succumbed to the temptation of buying yesterday while I was out at Vault for Thursday night painting. I got myself a burb. Got myself this thing. Although, I'm probably not going to use that head. I'm probably going to use this head. Because I'm not a big fan of the gimp hood. Not gonna lie. Was on me for coming in here hoping for help saying no, no, no. I am helping you to say yes. I am helping you, I am encouraging you to get the Switch. Because why the fuck not? Really? Ah! Will I ever actually get time to put this together along with everything else that I have? That is a mystery. But we shall see. We shall see. Ooh, maybe at the dice spot next weekend, Pigment, I'll do something that isn't a fucking commission. Maybe I'll do something for myself. Maybe I'll do some assembly. Question is, do I do the dragon or do the griffin? The other head would be fun on the Zinch Demon. We'll see. The problem is, when I'm assembling stuff at places that isn't home, I don't have my little bits tray. And then I worry about making a mess. Because when I'm assembling shit, so much fucking plastic shavings from trimming off sprue bits and sanding shit down and everything, and I'm like, I don't want to make a mess in somebody else's game store. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll start work on a new commission. I haven't started before. Oh, I need to do another layer of black on that base too. Oh, anyway. The other head would be fun on the Zinch Demon. I think, given the fact that it really does just remind me of a gimp head, I think it'd work better on a fucking Slaanesh Demon. But yes, it would also be fun on a Zinch Demon. That is also very true. Cannot deny that. Too much water. There we go. That's a bit better. Not quite as neat as I would like, but honestly at this point I don't care. At least it's highlighted. Which is better than it was. Wasn't even meant to be doing this, I'm meant to just be doing a fucking muzzle burn on the gun, but I can't stop myself. We all know what I'm like. Place your bets now on whether or not I'll actually get this batch fucking finished tonight. You know what, I do feel like picking out that little middle bit on both of these guys. Just armor. Just because. Oh, did I go too far? I did go too far. God fucking damn it. Right, don't try in there. Okay, crisis averted. Maybe there's one out there decided to double dip. Ooh, true, true, true. You make a valid point. Oh, thank you, Pigment. I'm glad somebody believes in me, because right now I sure as the fuck don't. I am just zero energy right now. My bloody finger still aches as well. It's very annoying. Hello, buddy! Long time no see! How are you going? I am still alive and not on fire and getting distracted by every little detail ever. But nothing new there. Also being tempted to spend. I'm telling you know what? I'm telling you all, spend the money. Spend the fucking money. Do it, do it, do it. Spend the goddamn money. Make yourselves happy. Why the fuck not? Ah. Life's too short to be denying yourself. You never know when you're gonna get hit by a bus. So you might as well live in the moment. Take joy in the small, simple things. Like making unwise financial decisions. I'm not here to have a good time, I'm here to have a fun time. And yes, there is a difference between a good time and a fun time. Just come on night shifts. Oh no. Yeah, if you spend it, you can't look at your bank balance. Well, I mean, there's nothing stopping you looking at your bank balance. It's just if you spend it, you might not want to look at your bank balance. Completely different things. Slowly going. My first Gundam over last week. Ooh! Yeah, oh, don't remind me, Pigment, don't tempt me. I have the one I got from GMHX here. I'm being good. I'm being good. If I can get this done early enough tonight, maybe I'll treat myself to assembly of that. Tonight, maybe. If I get this shit done in time. Get older, become more cautious. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Papers are looking on sale. Aww. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, nice to have emergency funds or only paycheck away from disaster. That is very valid. It is sensible to have emergency funds, yes. Sensible to be responsible with your money. But also, Figment, get the Switch. I only built a few things this week. I haven't built anything this week. I have not built a single goddamn thing yet this week. I've been too busy painting. Tragique. Okay, that's enough with silver. Fuck it. Ooh, burned myself out 10 assault intercessors last week. Buy plastic in small amounts but frequently. See, I'm more the kind to buy plastic infrequently, but when I do buy it, it's usually something big. Because I prefer single display, you know, centerpiece fancy minis rather than fucking squads of shit. Oh man, that looks so nice over the silver. Oh, I love doing contrasts over a nice silver base. Or a nice gold base, depending. But this is making me very happy. Oh, that's nice. Oh, no, too much, too much! There we go, crisis averted. Okay, now for the muzzle burn. Found more Necrons the other day. Every time I do anything. Yeah. Still have more than you can ever paint. Oh, I know I have more than I can ever paint. I've had more than I can ever paint for the past 10 years. I still have minis from 2012. I have so many fucking... So much stuff in my pile of potential. So much. But don't even worry about it. Every time I do anything in Iron Man's mini, I start thinking of buying the Joy Toy version too. Ooh, do it, do it, do it. Get yourself a big one. Get yourself a big mini. Why the fuck not? I mean, apart from the whole, you know, financial responsibility thing. If you want to be boring about it. Okay. What purple do I use next? Not the Magos. Maybe the Magos? Maybe Druchii. Actually, no, let's stick with the Druchii. Whoopsie whoopsie! Ooh, we made Need a lot of wind so I can retire then and everything. Get through the fast. Tell me about it. Last lot of plastic crack got a Scaventide box, still fighting through. Knitters, quilters have a name for that, having more stash in your lifetime to work it. Hello, Weirdling! No. No, Weirdling. No. Do not. How are you going, Weirdling? What are you up to this fine fabulous fucking Friday? So... Which I have forgotten promised her that I'll attempt to pull any fabrics I inherit. I was about to ask what the term was, Whooper. Now I'm sad. And don't make promises like that, because then you're going to end up with stuff that you're never going to finish. And you're going to have to pass it on to somebody else. Alright, I'll need another layer of the purple later, but this first layer's got to dry first. Bacon! Fuck yeah, bacon. Bacon is delightful. Very, very frightful. Are you dry yet? Are you dry yet? Definitely gonna need more purple, but that's okay. We can build up to that. At least the blue is nice. I have no idea if this is actually the kind of gun that would even get this kind of
Spotty's Shark says, I hear Valmir jiggling soon skits soon.
No! No! You know what would be really funny? If I just decided not to stream the entirety of December. That would be so funny. At least I would think it was funny. You guys spend all year looking forward to December. And then I just go, nah, fuck you guys. That would be really funny for me. It'd also be very mean. But, lol. Ruffle.
Secret Wordling says, no fear. Oh no, one fear.
Yeah, you better behave. You bastards better fucking behave. Hello, Mittens! No. Weirdling and Spotty are looking forward to December so that they can start harassing me with December shit that I won't let them do any other time in the rest of the year. Which is why I'm saying I think it would be very, very funny if I just ended up not streaming all of December. So I better not push your luck. Oh, bacon comment. Oh, wait, bacon? Bacon? Oh, I thought it was actual bacon. Ooh. So it's not actual bacon? Oh, yes, hello, Mittens. I did say hi. Is this the start of Bacon the Musical? Edible bacon. Oh, it's not edible bacon? What even is the point then? Ooh, that is very cool. If that happens, I no longer follow the rule. You know what? That's fair. That is fair. That is some cool bacon. Yeah, no. I wouldn't be able to not stream all December. Like, I'd get lonely. I would miss you guys too much. However, there probably will. I don't know. I don't know. There may be a week or so where I don't stream. But we'll see. Where's the black? That'll do. Ooh, you won him! Funny is bought the smaller versions mini. So you get to test out a color scheme on the smaller version first, and then do it bigger afterwards. Or you get to try out two different color schemes or something. That's very cool. Hell yeah, winning free stuff. I approve of winning free shit. Come on. Why aren't you cooperating with me? Ugh, let's sit up properly. There we go.
Commander Mittens Co says, Doskits will miss us coming 233.
I will miss you. I would miss you all so much. Whew. Med check, paint pot check, breathe. Anyway, alright. Just need a bit more of the purple and then I reckon I can call that muzzle burn done. Oh, Mittens! Congratulations, Mittens! Attachment is a weakness a warrior cannot afford. Luckily, I'm not a warrior, so... who knows? Don't talk to me or my bacon ever again. Yes. How did that, feel called out from that posture check? Maybe. This is why I do the posture checks. Oh, Mitten stream 24 hours? Oh, nice! Yeah, I was about to ask, how did that, thing go, Mittens? Full 24 hours! I'm impressed and a little frightened. Could not be me. Absolutely could not be me. I would get so cranky. I'm just sick of everybody's shit. My socialization spoons are very, very limited. And yes, this does count as socialization. Alright. The camera is kind of washing it out a bit, but we have muzzle burn. Just a little bit more of the purple. Chat capped. Gifted out 10 subs. Countdown when we're left, gonna end at 22 hours. Oh wow.
Apigment Predicament says,
left.
Skits, promise to do a 24-hour Christmas stream.
Absolutely the fuck not. I promise no such thing. No. No. I would kill you. Everyone. Just... there would be deaths. There would be murders. God no. That shows the fuck wasn't me saying that, Pigment. No. No! No. 73 by 124 painting. Should be 7 hours to finish. Oh wow. Hello, Tiovo! Spoons left also have most of the work day and the temptation to sharpen the spoons. So what is chat capped? Sorry, I'm just checking. Ooh, finished my art final. Nice. Yeah. Honestly, painting that big, only 7 hours, that's actually pretty fucking good. Countdown, how long is it? Gonna end at 22 hours. Ah, art finals are whack. Yeah. Yeah. Oof. Oh, you know what I forgot to do because I was running late? I forgot to refill my water bottle. Oh, luckily it's still mostly full from lunch, so that's alright. Knew I was forgetting something. But yeah, no. What day of the week is Christmas today? This week, this year? A little bit more blue there. Ah. Subathon, each sub had 20 minutes stream after 8 hours. 1 minute per sub, starts 2 hours, caps at 24. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so you hit your 24-hour sub cap. That's fucking awesome. So how many subs did you end up with? How do you find the energy to, like, do that without murdering people? No, it's not full. It's just... I've drank like a third of it since lunch. 92 subs, holy shit. I don't think I've ever gone past like 10 subs. I'm not sure I've even hit double digits of subs yet. Oh, some with donations, that also adds. Oh, nice. Fuck yeah. Am I being too pedantic with this fucking thing? I am. Will this stop me? Probably not. Ooh, birthday's filing on Friday next year. Nice! Lambo! Riddling's gift sub was the last one that kept the stream. Nice. Hell yeah. Good to see both Spotty and Weirdling bullying you relentlessly there, Mittens. There we go. Alright. Enough dicking around with that. It's good the fuck enough. You were helping, Wordling. Surprised at my own stamina. I mean, when you've got that many people all, like, cheering you on and encouraging you and everything, that definitely helps. There we go. We're getting a bit loopy. I'm not surprised. 24 hours is rough for pretty much anybody. Okay. How did I get that white on the base? Wait, no, is that white on the base or is that paint rubbing? Oh, that's fucking black rubbing off the base. Screaming. Oh, got curious. My birthday won't be on a Friday until after 2030. Oh no. Suffering today, go. Got a bit sick, caught a bit of a cold. Oh no, Mittens. Well, you take it easy today, Mittens. Reward yourself with some gaming time. You have earned it. You get a nice blanket suit. Might not be the kind of weather for that. TFO. Took some meds, took a nap, feeling better. Yay! I'm glad you're feeling better enough to come and bully me. I always appreciate you bullying me. Mittens. Yes, I definitely second the vitamin C stuff. And some kind of soup at least. Maybe not the blanket. If your weather is anything like my weather right now, probably not the blanket. Oh, I'm being bullied. I am being... No! Drywall soup! No! Why the f... How would you... No! Ah. Drywall soup sounds... No. Being cold. Oh, you got a jacket? Well, at least it's not bullshit fucking hot for you. And then, which is a good thing, because it's been pretty gross down here lately. Alright. Put that away now. Okay. So I think first I'll get the Agrax Earthshade wash on this, so that it's got time to dry. And then while this is drying, I can work on the droids. Fucking bugs. And then once I've got the droids done, I can churn through all these bases. And I will also be adding some like grass tufts or something to these as well at some point. Meg 1 wet. Oof. Gross. Ooh, mushroom soup. Forbidden crunch. I do like mushroom soup, which is weird because I'm not a big fan of mushrooms in general, but mushroom soup is fine for some reason. Doesn't make much sense to me, but oh well, there you go. Let's actually get a little bit more in here. Some of this could use a bit more, I think. Alright. Might as well do just a little bit more on this one as well. Okay, all three of those can dry while I work on the droids themselves. What about you? My throat is already hurting from talking. Good sign for the rest of stream. 26, 27 Celsius all week, comfy weather. Too humid. Yeah, see, 26, 27 starting to get a bit warm for me. Definitely not jacket weather. Feeling a little peckish. Ooh, toasted puppy soup. Fuck yes. Delightful. Fog was so bad, couldn't see like 5 meters in front. Oh, damn. No, the pinky's still sore. At least I've got most of the wrinkles back now. It's not as swollen as it was. You can kind of see the bruising all through here, especially like compared to the other finger, but it's not very dark, which is a little disappointing. Yesterday it looked like a zombie finger, which was entertaining. So it's getting better, but still sore. That's going to be at least another week or two. Tongue does feel oddly tingly numb around 18 hours. Oof. Node where I'm at 2 years in a row. Last time my city saw even very light snow was in 98. Oh wow. Yeah, weather do be nuts. Am I out of fucking eucalyptus drops? Oh, I think I'm out of eucalyptus drops. That face. Alright, gotta add them to my shopping list. I need to go to the shops tomorrow, I think. Where is my shopping list? Alright, eucalyptus drops are already there. Okay, good. Face wipes, yes. Alright, cool. Yes, I am out of eucalyptus drops because I've already added it to my shopping list. Do I have some still in my toolbox? Give me a sec. Otherwise I'm gonna end up just not talking all stream and that's gonna be a really fucking boring stream. I have one left. I think I might have another couple in my handbag, but that would require me getting up. We'll see. We'll wait for now. So they're basically just menthol. Yeah, eucalyptus oil and menthol. So eucalyptus oil 3.1 milligrams, menthol 2.3 milligrams. They've also got like honey and lemon. Stuff like that. So it's basically just a throat lozenge that happens to have eucalyptus oil in it. I do like them though. Ooh. Yeah. Eucalyptus can definitely be not good for you, but in this kind of like small dose it's fine. In winter I will fucking mainline those things because they help clear out my nasal passages, and yeah, they haven't killed me yet, so. And honestly pretty much everything is poisonous if you have enough of it. Even water can be poisonous. People can definitely die from just drinking too much water. Alright. These guys. Where was I up to with these guys? I think I was still doing the black? Yeah. Almost done with the black though. Which black was I using? I think it was the Black Templar. Eucalyptus is the nectar of the gods. Or koalas, can't remember which. Everything is trying to kill us. Yes. Everything is trying to kill us. Life in general is trying to kill us. Okay, yeah, I definitely needed to do another layer of the black in some of these areas. Ugh, my right knee has been aching lately as well, which is very annoying. I am not a goddamn fucking koala. Fucking hate koalas. Do not like koalas in the slightest. They annoy the hell out of me. Koalas are my nemesis. Death can have me when it earns me. Yeah, pretty much. Studies have shown that living gives you cancer. 3 koalas in a trench in a skits coat? No, skits is a drop bear. I can neither confirm nor deny any of these accusations. What do you reckon, Pigment? You've seen me in person enough times by now. Do you reckon I'm a drop bear? Or am I 3 koalas in a skits coat? Skits is trying to gaslight us by saying they hate them. At least you all don't got mountain lions. Yeah, I guess. We just have cassowaries instead. Emus and cassowaries and fucking kangaroos. It'll fuck up your car. And so many venomous snakes. So many venomous snakes. And the spiders. And the fucking cockatoos. And fucking galahs, there we go. And the goannas. And the bin chickens. And the fucking possums and the fucking plover birds and the fucking butcher bird and the goddamn magpies. You all got everything else. Never seen a skits up a tree or a koala paint minis, so might not be a koala. Drop bear though. What about drop bear, Pigment? Fighting up a mountain lion, 0 to 10 experience, I must say. Is this an experience that you have personally had? Experienced? Do you ever? Because yeah, I can imagine that would not be a good time. Last week, oh my god. Well, I'm glad to see that you are still alive. Presumably still alive. Unless you are somehow communicating with us from the spirit realm. In which case, what's the internet speed like there? I do not wish to be a drop bear. I am a skitten. I am quite comfortable as a skitten and not a drop bear. Kittens are adorable and get head scritchies. Drop bears are not and do not. Cassowary released a few years ago. 7% of cassowary who attack people have been previously given food and confident around people. That does not surprise me in the slightest. Yeah, basically, don't feed wild animals, you dumb fucks. It's the same problem with fucking dingoes. You know, especially the dingoes on Fraser Island. People feed the fucking dingoes and then wonder why the dingoes keep attacking people. It's because you made them unafraid of humans, you absolute fuckwits. Don't feed the goddamn wild animals. You bloody cabbages. Oh, they'll fly in the mountain, migrated down the river. Ooh, damn. They know our weak spots. Honestly, as a human, every spot is our weak spot. Especially against a fucking cassowary. Oof. Well, at least you, at least you had that bloody firearm when the, mountain lion tried to get you. Very glad to know that you're okay. 'Cause yeah, that does not sound like a great time. Not wait until they make the Great Emu War movie. Yeah, absolutely not leave the house without if I know working alone. Too many first balls. What do you do for work anyway? If you don't mind me asking, like, absolutely no pressure to answer that, of course. But definitely curious. Ah, farmer. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that'll do it. What kind of shit do you farm? My dad used to work in primary industries. He did, beef cattle and sheep and some other agricultural stuff that I can't remember. Not really, no. We had a bush property up Burrajondo, north of Bundaberg. So when I was a kid, we'd drive up there Friday afternoons after school. And we'd spend the weekend up there on our bush block. And then we'd come back down Sunday night in time for school on Monday. It was a very bush block as well. Like, we didn't have plumbing, we didn't have an electric line. Our power was a generator. Our toilet was a literal dunny. Dad just dug a deep hole and made a toilet over this hole out of a kerosene can that he cut the bottom out of. Built a wooden platform to put on top of it, and then just got a plastic toilet seat to shove on top of that. The dunny Thunderbox didn't even have a door, it just faced away from our shed. Our house was not even a house, it was just an aluminum 2-car garage. I don't know if we did it weekly. I don't think we did it weekly. But it was relatively regular. Like maybe every month? Maybe a bit more? I really don't remember. This was like 30 years ago. Ooh. Almonds, wine grapes, garlic wheat, corn peas, tomatoes, cotton, whatever else I can get a contract for. Nice! That would keep you very busy. But yeah, so we had Brahman cattle up there. We had a couple of stock horses. The stock horses were named Connie and Becky. Connie was a grey mare, part Arab. Cranky bitch. Becky was a chestnut quarter horse. Lazy pig of a horse. I enjoyed our time up at the bush block. The 5-hour drive, not so much. But, you know, something character building or something, I don't know. 1,500 acres of farm, see a lot of weird stuff. Oof, yeah, I bet. Welcome back, Whooper. Have you returned with soup and toast? But yeah, like, my brother and I would just wander off into the bush by ourselves. Parents were fine with it. We knew how to cooey. And, yeah. Somehow we managed to survive being out bush without getting bitten by snakes or spiders or eaten by dingoes or anything. Good times. It was up on that bush property where I got the scar on my leg from the chainsaw. Grew up around small towns. Yeah. No, we mostly grew up in Brisbane, in this general area. Like, I've lived in this house majority of my life. So I wouldn't really classify myself as a farm kid, but I also wouldn't classify myself as a city slicker either, because I've sort of done both. You know, I've helped with the mustering, well, to a degree. I wasn't much help as a primary school kid, but you know, I've been around the cattle yards when they were branding the calves and everything. Branding and neutering the calves, I might add. I think one of our neighbor farms had sheep. We didn't have sheep though, we just had the Brahman cattle. No, I've been swimming in the creek. I don't think I ever actually ended up swimming in any of our dams. I don't think our dams ever actually got full enough to be worth swimming in. But probably for the best. We had the creek to swim in anyway, so that was fine. Don't think we would have wanted to swim in any of our dams. Always been a city mouse. Yeah, that's fair. I'm mostly a suburbs kid with a bit of bush experience. One time Dad was cracking his stock whip for entertainment, you know, to amuse my brother and I. Because we loved watching Dad crack his stock whip, you know, and listening to the crack and everything, because that was just fucking cool. And he's cracking his stock whip, and mid-crack, the lash fucking snaps off. Goes whizzing through the air at fucking, you know, whip crack speeds and catches me right across the fucking collarbone. I had the biggest welt you've ever fucking seen, and yet somehow it didn't break skin. I was laughing my ass off. It was so funny. You know, it was painful, but my reaction to pain tends to be to start laughing, so. I'm just glad it got the collarbone and not a little bit higher, because that probably could have been a lot worse. Also, very glad it didn't get the face. Face could have been bad. So, of all the places to hit, collarbone was probably the best one. Yeah, my brother and I, we just wander off into the bush, you know. Never got lost. Didn't even scar because it didn't break the skin. So there was once the welt went down, there was absolutely nothing to show for it, which was really disappointing. I don't know if it even bruised. I don't remember it. I don't remember if it bruised or not. I just remember that there was a very, very distinct welt for a bit. And then I don't remember what happened after that. But yeah, no, I was very disappointed about the lack of scar. I'm also very sad that my chainsaw scar has completely faded away, which is incredibly disappointing. Memes have arrived. Excellent. Exquisite. Excrement. Let me just finish this last little bit of black that I've noticed needs to be a bit blacker. Put it in black, black, black. Put me blacker. Put it in black. There we go. Alright, then we pick out the silver. Do the red eyes. Oh, excuse me. Memes! Ooh. Tastes like sausage.
Apidman Predicament says, you can just drop the words chainsaw scar and move on.
I can and I will. No, I'll get to the chainsaw scar story in a minute. I'm pretty sure there's at least some people here who've heard the chainsaw scar story already, so I try not to repeat it too often. Down in the middle of my forehead from freaking chicken pox. Oof. 8 scars, mostly my fault. I have several scars. I've got one on my big toe from an axe or hatchet or something. I was like 2.5 with that one. Anyway, memes first, and then I'll get to the scar stories. Funniest weapon to get stabbed by. That would be pretty funny. Getting stabbed by that would be kind of funny. Ooh, chickenpox when I hit adulthood. Oh no, mittens. Oh, rough. No, I got chickenpox in grade 7, which is weird because nobody else had chickenpox at the time. And I didn't get chickenpox in grade 5, despite the fact that I sat between 2 girls in class and they both got chickenpox and I didn't get chickenpox at the time. Until 2 years later. So maybe that was just a really, really, really delayed reaction. Who knows? Chickenpox scar on the bridge of my nose, another one on my chin. Yeah, I've actually got a chickenpox scar, like, underneath one of my eyes. I can't remember which one though. And it's not like super obvious or anything, so. I think I've got one on my forehead somewhere as well, but again, not like super obvious. It's probably mostly faded by now. Anyway. Sometimes my code is like this. Don't know what it does, but I am scared to delete. Why is there... There's no door or window to that balcony. But yes, I would also be scared to delete it. Concerning. Mount Rushmore, before it was carved, its natural beauty was unprecedented. That pun hurts my soul. Why must you inflict such pain and suffering on me? I mean, I know it's in the stream name and all, but still. Oh, hilarious story from my chickenpox, but let's hear about your Chancellor Scarf first. Oof. One on my forehead from a golf club. Yikes. Stomach from being impaled. What? Forearm welding. Yeah, that tracks. Shin from a piece of steel falling. Oof. Others were just stupid mistakes. Yeah. Second one annoys me. It leaves a bare patch if I start crying a bit. Oh, damn. I'm waiting for a new president. Oh, God, no. Don't even. Let's just not. Well, I would love to know what they had cooking in there. I knew it. I told the neighbors not to chant from the Necronomicon. Do not raise up what you cannot put down. Ah, so that's where my book went. But seriously, I would love to know what exactly is burning in there to get those purple flames. Or if it's just been cleverly photoshopped. Because that is also another possibility. Somebody could have just, like, tweaked the colours in Photoshop. Still, looks cool. My boss crying at my funeral. How could you? We are short-staffed today. Yeah, that sounds about right for most bosses. If I remember correctly, it was a chemical fire of some sort. Yes, but which chemical specifically? Like, it wasn't sulfur. It wasn't copper, or it wasn't a copper sulfate, because that would be blue or green, not purple. Magnesium, I think, is white. I don't know what chemical burns purple like that. Wait, didn't make purple? What? What? I feel like half that sentence is missing. Biscuits? What kind of biscuits? What sort of biscuits? Crushes my head with a gun in hand. Don't you sometimes just enter a room and forget why you went there? Bank teller. That is an adorable dog, but also its face concerns me. I feel like its eyes have been scrunched too close together somehow. Oh, don't make purple flames. That makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. I was like, how do you expect me to make purple flames? Unless you're talking about me painting a mini with purple flames, which could be pretty cool. Purple biscuits. I mean, that's logical at least. Learn cyberbullying online in 24 weeks, continuing in professional education. Yeah, I majored in cyberbullying at UC Davis, came out top of my class. Cyberbullying as a career? That's stupid. Visibly holding back tears. Say that to me online, see what happens. Oy. First off, through unimaginable violence, all things are possible, so jot that down. That is indeed very orcish. That is very, very orcish. And I want armor for the cat. But lady, that... Do I speak Chinese or what? I said armor for the cat. Yeah, that tracks. Ooh, potassium carbonate or cesium, which is way scarier. Ooh, yeah. When you wake up and check your phone to see how much longer you can sleep, but it's right before your alarm rings. See, I don't mind waking up right before the alarm. I do mind waking up like half an hour to an hour before the alarm, because that's just enough time that you really don't want to get up that early, but not enough time to actually get back to any kind of decent sleep. So annoying. If I wake up right before my alarm, that's fine. That's fine. That was just good timing on my part.
How did you do that? How did you do that?
Empress Children, Iron Warriors, Perturabo, Fulgrim, high as shit, not contributing in any way whatsoever. Yeah, that tracks. That's accurate. Complete with fashionably ridiculous long pointy shoes. I did notice those shoes. I was wondering if anybody else would. 15 minutes before the alarm is the worst. Oof. Yeah, 15. 15's kind of borderline for me. 15's enough time where I can just sort of like, I don't have to get up immediately, I can wait for the alarm, but I can also just sort of like lie there, sort of preparing myself physically and mentally to get up. Because it's still, you know, close enough to the alarm that it's really not worth trying to get back to sleep. MILF Plaza! Unfortunately, I'm too ace to fully appreciate the MILF Plaza. However, lol. Oh, this is adorable. Kato, you son of a Primarch! Hell yeah, manly fist clench. That is very, very Space Marine, and I do actually really like that. I think that's very cute. Frogs are amazing. Frogs are great. Remember the difference! Death of the False Emperor. Apostasy. Glory to the Four-Armed Emperor. Heresy. So, I can never remember the difference between blasphemy, apostasy, and heresy, but I do know they're different things. His Pauldron says, ultra violence! Wasn't Kato blessed by porn? I have no idea. I have not actually paid any attention to the 40k lore for a few years now, so I have no idea. Alright, is that it for the memes? That is indeed it for the memes. See you in hell, demon.
See you in hell, demon.
Wait, who are you addressing as demons, buddy? Which demon are we talking about here? There's a lot of options for demons.
How did you do that? How did you do that?
Bear demon. Fair. You know exactly who he is. Oh, is Hedgehog lurking? Hello, Hedgehog? Hello, Thud! How are you going? What are you up to this fine, fabulous fucking Friday? Ah, yes. The usual greeting between Spotty and Thud. Excellent. I love seeing it. Love to see it. Or at least I love to see it. Oh, right, the chainsaw story. Sorry, okay, so we're up on the bush block. Dad and I are out in one of the bush areas somewhere, and Dad's building slip yards, so cattle yards out of trees and shit. So he's been cutting down trees and cutting them up to use to make the railings for this slip yard. And I've just been pottering around, you know, as I do, because I'm like in grade 4. You know, I'm not particularly useful. And then it starts raining. So Dad's like, all right, let's wrap it up. So he starts packing up his gear in the ute. And I'm trying to be helpful. You know, because I wanna help Dad, and the sooner we pack up, the sooner we can get out of the rain and go back to the shed and, you know, not get rained on. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna pick up the chainsaw and put it into the truck for Dad, so that, you know, that's one less thing that Dad has to do. So I pick up this fucking full-size chainsaw, and again, I'm only in grade 4. I'm not very strong. I've always had noodle arms. So I managed to get to the chainsaw up to about waist height and realized I'm not strong enough to be able to lift this entire fucking chainsaw high enough to get it up over the tailgate of the ute and into, you know, into the bed of the ute tray. So I'm like, all right, cool, abort mission, put the chainsaw back down. However, Dad has been using this chainsaw for the majority of the day. And as I'm putting this chainsaw back down, my leg gets in the way, and I burn my leg on the engine. And that's how I ended up with the scar from a chainsaw. Just burned my left thigh on the engine. It was a long scar too. It was a long, thin scar, like diagonal and about, I think, about that long. You know, maybe about a centimeter wide. Unfortunately that's faded. Because, you know, it didn't actually do anything other than just be a burn. And it wasn't even a very deep burn, you know, it was only like first degree or something, not second or third degree. Oh, bugger. Don't think I even, you know, went to see a medical professional or anything about it. It was just like, it'll heal, it's fine. Yeah, so no, not from the blade. But I do like telling the story, or I do like making people assume it wasn't from the blade until that last bit of the story. So good to know that it's still working. But yeah, anyway, also the axe. So I've still got a scar on my toe. My right big toe. And my parents don't remember this because they weren't around at the time. But I was staying with some of I'm presuming they were my mum's relatives, given how old I was at the time and the fact that I was still living over in Malaysia. Pretty sure they were mum's relatives. But anyway, so they were cutting wood, you know, for campfire or wood fire or whatever the fuck. And I'm like 2, maybe 2.5. And I'm like, I want to go. I want to cut wood. Let me help you cut wood, you know? Just being an annoying, naggy, you know, bratty little 2-year-old, as 2-year-olds tend to be. So I suspect what they had was a hatchet and not a full-size axe. But either way, they eventually went, all right, fine. Gave me a hatchet or axe or whatever, and I immediately dropped it, blade edge, onto my toe. So that one was from the blade. Needless to say, I did not get to cut wood. Yeah, and the only reason I know that this was like most likely a thing that happened and not just a weird dream was because like I've still got the scar on my big toe, and it's like, say this is my big toe, you know, the scar's like diagonally across here, and the toenail has been affected by it, so it lines up pretty much exactly with the scar. This half of the toenail on the scar side is thicker than this half of the toenail that's not on the scar side, so something's gone on there. But you know, doesn't affect me any other way, so whatever. I have no idea if I got a tetanus shot or not back then, but obviously didn't end up with tetanus because, you know, I think my parents would have remembered if I ended up with tetanus. I did get a tetanus shot in, what was it, grade 5 or 6 or something? Because one of my friends and I, we'd found some like old PVC pipes, the plasticky, you know, plumbing pipes, and we'd been sword fighting with them, as you do, you know, as grade 5 or grade 6 kids. Nice and up to date with my tetanus shots, thanks to Tama. Excellent. And I ended up getting a cut on my hand, like on my finger or something somewhere, from one of these plastic pipes. And I didn't think too much of it because, you know, I'm a kid, I get injuries all the fucking time, you know, you just wash your hands, get on with your life. And then later that night, I remember Mum and I were in the kitchen, and I can't remember who brought it up first, but long story short, my mum saw that I had like red streaks down my hand from the cut in my finger from the pipe, and she's like, well, that's infected. So yeah, I had to go get a tetanus shot for that. Luckily nothing bad happened from that, you know. It got treated, it was fine. I don't even remember anything going on other than the fact that I had to get a tetanus shot. But yeah, I think I gave Mum a bit of a fright with that. Because my mum's the kind of person who, if I hurt myself when I was a kid, you know, and I went to my mum going, hey, I've cut myself, she'd be like, well, what do you expect me to do about it? So I just learned to not bother her whenever I hurt myself. So yeah. When I nearly cut the tip of my thumb off with a pocket knife, a rusty pocket knife, while I was carving wood. Again, didn't bother. Just rinsed it under the laundry tap. Made sure nothing was stuck in it. Slapped a band-aid on it and then immediately went back to carving wood with the same rusty pocket knife. Luckily that one was fine. I think I'd already had my tetanus shot and it was still in effect, so I didn't have to worry about it that time. But yeah. If you ever have kids and they come to you with injuries, fucking look after them. Even if you don't think it's serious, because otherwise they're just gonna stop coming to you. Entirely. And then you won't find out about it until you see that their hand is infected. What other fun injuries have I had? I still have a scar underneath my lip from where I accidentally hit myself in the mouth with a wooden handle of a skipping rope. That was fun. What else have I done? Lots of little scars on my arms from netball and just people's fingernails. Luckily most of them are shallow enough that they fade eventually, but there's one or two that haven't completely faded. Don't know how visible it is on the camera, but there's this little white scar where somebody took like very small but deep chunk out with their fingernail while playing netball, so that was fun. Oh no, I missed Tiovo. 3 AM, definitely time for Tiovo to fucking skedaddle. I hope you get excellent sleep, Tiovo. All my scars are tiny things, scratches, or from surgery. That's one thing I don't— oh, no, wait. No, I do have a scar from surgery. I don't know if it counts as surgery. They didn't have to put me under. I've got 2 scars. Nope. 5. I forgot about all the times that I've had bits cut out of me. I have a scar on my cheek, which is what I like to refer to as my cool pirate scar. And I like to say that I got it from what was it? An encounter with a scalpel. An encounter or an adventure. I like to call it— I can't even remember what I call it now, but something along the lines of, you know, an encounter with a scalpel or an adventure with a scalpel or whatever. And the way I phrase it, people tend to assume, you know, that there was some kind of scalpel-related accident. No, I just got a tumor cut out of my face. By a doctor. By an actual doctor, properly. Not really interesting story there. Too numerous to count from a very, very wide variety of sources. Yeah. Okay, don't have to go under. Cutting little bits off is mine. Okay, so I've had minor surgeries. A couple of skin lumps burned off a couple of years ago. Ooh, yeah. So yeah, I had the tumor cut out of my cheek. I had the potential sun cancer mole cut out of my shoulder. That one was fun. And then I had 3 other moles cut out of the back of my neck. Many are from Tama. There were many there before him. Ooh, freeze burned. Nice. Yeah, no, all my mole removals have been straight up just cut out. Alright. Oh, maybe a little bit more silver. The scars on my neck have mostly faded, which is good because they were kind of messy and gnarly. The one on my arm's probably never going to entirely fade. That was a pretty good scar there, because that was a full, like, 4cm by 4cm circle. So when they stitched it up, they were basically having to like squeeze my arm together to get the edges to meet up. And then when I went to get the stitches out, the poor nurse ended up accidentally leaving some of the stitches in there, and we didn't realize for a while until I was checking it out, you know, a week or so later, and went, why can I still see blue under the skin there? There should not be blue there. I should probably go back to the doctor before I, you know, try to cut it out myself with a scalpel or something. And yeah, it turned out there was like almost 2 centimeters of suture still left in my shoulder, so that was fun. Your body dissolved your opinion? How? What? One lump was on my toe, others in my armpit. Oof, weren't well placed for cutting it. Yeah, no, that's fair. That is very fair. I definitely would not want chunks cut out of my toe or my armpit. Even my gallbladder surgery scars would be faded. Well, that's good. Nice. How did this whole... How? Why? How did you find this out? What the fuck? Better than mine, even though yours was more recent. Some people just heal really well. I'm lucky. I heal really well. Like when I got the tumor cut out of my cheek, the doctor was like, you know, you can get these creams and shit to help with the scar, and I'm like, nah, I couldn't be fucked. I don't care that much. I'm not worried about my appearance, and yeah, healed up just fine without any outside intervention. And like, if you don't know to look for it, you can't see it. Got really sick in uni. I had a pussy packet around my appendix. It disappeared. Doctors are like, you have no more. I mean, that could have turned out worse, I guess. But also, wow. Better than it bursting. Talk about direct action. What damn. Also, it took me a moment to realize you meant pussy as in packet full of pus and not pussy as in kitty cat. But I got there. I figured it out. The Pentagon! The pen disappeared! Call it fucking Houdini because it just fucking vanished? I have no idea what's going on in that GIF there. Whittling. Generally bad. Had to wait a year for surgery, lots of drugs. Oof! There was a time. Big long story. Phoenix is interesting. Wow. Almost cut off my fingertip lifting a spare tire with the rusty jacket rim. Oh no. Never healed properly. Still a scar with a large callus there. Oof! Messes up fingerprint readers. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, it's weirdly dying of fall damage and now he needs healing. I mean, if he's already dead, healing's not really gonna do much for him. He needs more resurrection than healing in that case, you know. And, sorry, I don't have the resurrect spell. But also, why is Weirdling dying of fall damage? Weirdling, why are you dying of fall damage? Please desist immediately. Oh, I need chocolate. There are still brown M&Ms left in here. Unacceptable. Buddy, why do you need healing? What have you been doing that requires healing? Oh, you healed Weirdling. Thank you very much, Thud. I appreciate that help, because I sure as fuck ain't healing anybody. I am not a healing class, I'm DPS. Well, if you stood in the fire, Spotty, you're just gonna have to deal with that yourself. Because I can't heal stupid. You know the rules. No standing in the fucking fire. If you stand in the fire, you are on your own. Any tips for creating glow effect? Glow can be tricky. The main thing you want with glow effect is to make sure that the source of the glow is the brightest point. So usually that's going to be like white or yellow if you're getting like a fire glow or something. But you want the very source of the glow to be the brightest point, and then you fade out to your color. And it helps to have a dark area around the place that you want to be glowing to really help push the contrast of the bright light point against everything else. So it can be really difficult to get a glow effect on like a pale grey or a cream or a paler coloured surface because you don't have that contrast between the light source and the surrounding area. I'm having so many flashbacks to WoW. I was a DPS main in WoW because I just did not want to have to deal with the whole stereotype of girls only play healers, girls don't play video games. Fuck that shit. I was top DPS in my fucking guild, you bastards. So, yeah, so color-wise, glow effects, you want the brightest point to be the source of light. Technique-wise, you could either do glazing or you could do dry brushing, depending on the area, shape, whatever you're trying to make glow. I eventually did make one of my alts be a healer. I was a bubble priest in Wrath of the Lich King for a bit. Not my main, but just one of them, you know. Wanted to try it out, see what it was like. I did enjoy being a disciplined bubble priest. Because I could just like put bubbles on everybody and then, you know, go, oh, your bubble needs refreshing. Oh, your hot needs refreshing. Okay, cool. Sweet. I do enjoy the power trip of healing. Because, yeah, if a DPS did something fucking stupid, like stand in the fire, or pull before the tank was ready, or anything like that, or pull aggro off the tank because they were just not paying attention, that DPS can just go eat fucking floor. It's not my job to heal a DPS from stupid. I haven't tried healing in an actual party in Final Fantasy XIV yet, but I have done some of the healing just in like the NPC dungeons. Easy as shit. Because there's, you know, there's still a leveling dungeon, so they're easy as fuck. I don't know if I would be game enough to try healing in like an actual raid or something though, because I don't trust myself like that. And also, see above for power tripping. Because yeah, I would 100% be the kind of healer just be like, oh, you did something stupid. You can just tank the floor for now. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, no, I was a progression raider for a while back in World of Warcraft, and there are reasons that I don't raid anymore and don't like playing with other people. Because other people are fucking stupid. Not everyone, granted, but I just don't have the patience to deal with other people sucking at their roles. Yeah, exactly. Given Paraskis decides to play God, absolutely. One of my tabletop roleplay games was, what was it? Stars Without Number, I think? So very sci-fi sort of thing. And my character was basically a telekine biomancer. And I was very much heading towards her developing a god complex because she could heal and she could also kill with her biomancy. I definitely saved some of my crew's lives a few times with my biomancy, but I never got to actually outright kill anybody with my biomancy before the game just sort of stopped because COVID happened, basically. And then we never got back to it because one of our players is immunocompromised. And yeah. Yeah, no worries, Spike. Let me know if you need any more specific advice. I can try to demonstrate. But yeah, no, this particular character, she was very fun. What was her name? Kira, I think? Cannot remember her name, but whenever I was playing her in character, I gave her a stupid fucking accent to help me, like, better portray her, or better portray when I was acting in character and, you know, not out of character stuff. And there was one night I was giving one of my one of the other players a lift home after the game, and we got pulled over for a random breathalyzer breath test thing. You know, it just happens. And I was this close to talking to the fucking police officer with the fucking stupid Roski accent. Luckily I managed to not use the accent until the very end when we were saying thank you and goodbye, and then I slipped. But luckily we were leaving, so it didn't matter, but oh god, it was like... My friend was just cackling in the front seat when we drove off because, oh boy. I think the problem I had, Pigment, was that I was not in a particularly great guild, so I ended up frustrated a lot because we just kept wiping on what I thought was simple fucking bullshit because people couldn't do their goddamn jobs properly. We were running Serpentine Cavern for a while. And you know, if you were a WoW raider back then, you know how the raid bosses would drop tokens for, you know, particular armor pieces. You didn't get the armor piece itself, you just got the token. And then you could trade the token in for whatever. And anyway, we'd been running Serpentine Cavern for a while. And all I needed at that point, I think, was the token for my pants for the armor set. And this fucking leg token just did not want to drop for me at all. So one night I was like, fuck it. I am running this raid with my character wearing no pants in protest of the fact that the RNG god refuses to drop this fucking token for me. So yeah, I was running that whole night with my character having no pants, and I still topped the DPS. So I don't know whether that says more about me or about the rest of my guild, but maybe that'll give you an idea of the kind of guild I was running with. Look at this, what am I looking at? Let's have a look. It's the buzz baby! I'm not gonna put that up on stream though. Oh, I remember raiding Tempest Keep one time, and I kept lagging out, and I was like, what the fuck is going on with my internet connection? Why do I keep lagging out of this raid? Normally I don't have any problems. And I eventually figured out it was because the internet plan I was on back then had a data cap, and I'd actually hit the data cap, so my internet was getting throttled, which meant every time anything started happening in raid, my throttled data just couldn't keep up and I'd fucking lag out. So I was like, sorry guys, I can't actually raid tonight because my parents are cheap ass bastards and won't pay for better internet. It definitely reduces your damage, yes, because it reduces your stats, because, you know, each armor piece boosts your stats. And the legs were one of the major armor pieces. So you had your torso piece, your legs, your boots, your pauldrons, and your gloves. Plus also necklace and rings, I think. I can't remember, it's been a while. But yeah, no, raiding without a piece of my gear was definitely a stat drop. And yeah, despite that relatively significant stat drop, I was still out DPSing everybody else in the guild. Oh, it's not out yet? Why would you tease me with the buzz baby when it's not out yet, weirdling? So yeah. When did I stop raiding? I think I stopped raiding after Tempest Keep as well. Or at least I stopped regular raiding around about end of Tempest Keep. Did I finish Tempest Keep? I can't remember. I think I did. Oh wait, no, I did Tempest Keep and then... What was the one in the Blood Elves area? That raid. I think I did that raid as well. But was that before or after? I can't remember, it's been too long. Where was I up to? Okay, I still need to do the silver on this one. What did I do? Okay. Yeah. Ugh. The other thing, one of the other things about the guild I was with during my Serpent Shrine Cavern raiding times was the fucking voice chat. It was so annoying. All the games I've been playing, they don't have a leg slot at all, or it's only a very minor item. Ah, yeah, no, we had World of Warcraft. Oh, we also had helmets. So we had the helmet, the pauldrons, the chest, the legs, the boots, and the gloves, and then the jewelry. Anyway, yeah, what was I saying? No, the guild I was with, voice chat got very annoying because it was full of teenage guys, basically. Or, you know, guys who should not have been acting like teenage guys, but were still acting like teenage guys. It got to the point where I just, like, would mute Ventrilo for the whole raid, and I just rely on people in the officer chat in the guild to let me know when to like misdirect pull or whatever, because I was, you know, I was a hunter, which meant, and because I was one of the hunter officers, I was usually in charge of pulls. So yeah. Luckily my guild officers were very understanding of the fact that I just did not want to have to tolerate the fucking bullshit going on in voice chat during raids. Because I just did not have the patience to listen to that fucking inane goddamn drivel. Especially when we're trying to progress raid here and people are just not doing their fucking jobs properly. So yeah. And that's why I'm now a solo gamer. If I cannot play a game by myself, I am not interested in it. These days I don't have the time to like get to know a new group of people in a guild or whatever to get back into, you know, group gaming. Which is a bit of a bummer, but oh well. I think part of what also burned me out in raiding is that it ended up feeling more like a job than like actual fun. Because, you know, you had to have your buffs, all your buff food, all your gear enhanced and everything, and it was just... It was a grind, and I did not have the time or the patience for gaming grinds anymore. Still, there are some old WoW buddies that I do miss. I lost contact with at some point or other, and I do miss gaming with them. They were cool. We had fun. But yeah, there are also very definitely other old WoW guildies that I do not miss at all. Hell, most of them I don't even remember anymore. All the annoying ones, I would not be able to tell you any of their names at all. They were not worth remembering. Thinking she the internet stream is lagging to oh no! Maybe try a refresh? Assuming you haven't already? Is anybody else lagging? Raid officer Skits, there's no time for chatty bullshit, shut up and get to work. It would have been fine if it had actually been, like, decent, entertaining chat, but it was just inane, pointless, stupid fucking bullshit. And they were also fucking loud about it as well. It was painful. Oh. Might be skits. Oh, might be. Let me double check. I am getting some drop frames here. Give me a minute. If Steam is being a little bitch again, you better not be fucking downloading anything. Okay, Steam is not downloading anything, which is good. me do a quick speed check. Yeah, internet seems to be okay on my end. Maybe Twitch itself is having issues. Give me a minute. No, they don't seem like... My internet speed itself seems to be okay, but my OBS is struggling. And I don't know what's going on there. That's annoying.